Previously on Taz Wanted.
He didn't fall for the bait. But I'm gonna kill him now. With the power of cheese. Oh my god, I'm quite literally cheesing these guys.
And with that, our destruction continues.
Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Wolf and welcome back to Taz Wanted. Last time we completed the level 3 Bank of Samarica after some very interesting out-of-bounds shenanigans. But yeah, in this video we're going to be starting with, or we're going to be tackling the bonus minigames as well as the boss, which is Gladiatoons. Oh boy. But before we begin, yeah, we're going to go into the bonus minigames, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, starting things off, we have the first minigame, which is Samsonian Museum. And for no reason, I'm going to display my controller because, yeah, we just have to polish off 2 laps of the course in 60 seconds to clean up and raise the bounty by 15,000. So you may think, okay, it's not that bad. I mean, I do like the puns since we actually use the cleaning machine in that level. Except that we have to use the cleaning machine for the level. So yeah, we have to attempt, so to speak, to beat 2 laps with this godforsaken contraption, which, yeah, as you can see, it controls like absolute ass. And people say that ice physics in certain video games are just terrible, but yeah, as you can see by my controller, or my analog stick and my controller, I'm just finagling the controller all over the place, which, yeah, even trying to start lap 2 is kind of incredible. That is just, it's just so slippery, my goodness. And the worst part is that I had to set a record for retro achievements, which, oh my god. This was so painful to do. Now, thankfully, it's not 3 laps. Otherwise, I would have an aneurysm. But yeah, we got it. Even though we didn't got like a fanfare, and for some reason we didn't got a leaderboard for this. Yeah, there's no leaderboards for this one. Wait, is there? Alright, let me check real quick. Huh? Okay, so the leaderboards is not working because yeah. There are 4 people that are on the leaderboards, and the high record is 35. Jesus Christ. But to give you an idea, let me, where is it? Let me show you real quick. I know I'm showing a lot of RetroAchievement stuff, but I promise this is the last time I'm actually gonna do this. But where is it? You have to beat it in 35 seconds or less. Which is absolutely ridiculous. Also, I forgot to mention this, but yeah, you can actually see a Taz's silhouette from the ending of Bloomingdale's, which is pretty funny. All right, but now that we're done with the now that we're done with that travesty, let's go ahead and go into Bloomingdale's bonus game. And can you take a wild guess what we have to do in this one as well? Complete 2 laps of the store in 60 seconds to earn 10,000. Yeah, we have to do the freaking cart. Now, thankfully, this one is not as egregious. Because, yeah, for this one, you just wanna... Yeah, basically for this one... It's very weird to use because you basically have to mash the circle button. And as you can see, we're just gonna roll, man. That's how Taz rolls. And oh my god, that turn sucks because yeah, you basically have to go through the archway. You cannot just complete the lap or get the checkpoint by just touching the thing. I mean, I could show you right here. Like, see, like I went through it, but like I almost went through it, but if I didn't finagle, I would have not made it. There we go. That is it. Also, I still have my controller on screen. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I wanted to show it. I wanted to show my controller just for that for that minigame, just to show you how insane you have to finagle the analog stick just to clear that out. Alright, so now we have one more, and that is the Bank of Samarica. And you can tell by default which one is gonna be. Although, surprisingly, I just realized Looningdales and Samsonian were both laps instead of checkpoint race. So yeah, it's not all the time. That's actually interesting now that I realize. But yeah, we have to destroy 40 crates in 60 seconds. And this one can be... Actually, no, I'm not even gonna mention it because we have to mention the dreaded website again. But yeah, I spent like so much time in this godforsaken minigame because yeah, I had to set a freaking record for this one. Now there is some bubblegum in the arena. However, yeah, if you use it, you're not getting the target time, the target crates. But basically, my suggestion for this one is to try to get to the red building as fast as possible, because there are more boxes in the red building. Oh, well. Well, I got 40, so there you go. And yeah, my record is 76. And yeah, it took me so long to get that record. But there we go. We got it, and yeah, that's it. That is all of the minigames. And yeah, this was, and yeah, compared to the other three, these ones were very short. Because, yeah, the one in Zunitoons and Iceberg were longer than the ones from Looningdales and Samsonian. But I'm pretty sure that's a bit of an appetizer, because as soon as we jump into this canon, we're going to move on to what is by far the most difficult level in this entire game. And anyone who's played this game know exactly what comes up next. Well, that's one way to break in. Alright, but here we go. Gladiatoons. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one. Especially considering that even on standard, this level is friggin' hard.
Hello, and welcome to Gladiatoons! But first we have to have a word from our sponsor. If you like this here pesky devil, you needs to get yourself along to Tazland, the whirlwind holiday of a lifetime. Tonight's two parade contestants are our reigning champion, the always conversational Daffy Duck, and our lucky challenger from the great American desert, Wild E. Coyote! Well, folks, we have a change in the program here tonight because, anything can happen on the Gladiatoons show. Each player has to change the light pods to his color by rolling his sphere over them. Whoever lights the most pods before the time runs out is the winner. Let's get ready to roll!
And yeah, if you were a fan of Elmer Fudd, that was his cameo, and he didn't speak a goddamn word. Also, yeah, I was actually wrong. I forgot Wiley actually showed in here. I thought it was Sylvester for some reason, but oh well. Alright, here we go. Gladiatoons. Contenders roll huge spheres around the arena, aiming for the light pots. If they roll over a light pot, it will switch to their color. The winner is the contender who has the most pots lit in their color when the time runs out. So yeah, basically this entire fight, or this entire competition, you basically have to transform the yellow stuff into green stuff. However, Daffy can actually turn them red. However, you can do the same. However, for this fight, you basically have to deal with the true boss of this game, and that is the goddamn controls of this godforsaken ball. Like seriously, these things control so bad. Like if you thought if you had problems with Monkey Ball, oh man, oh boy, you're gonna hate this. But the worst part is that this entire fight is strictly relied on luck. You basically have to be incredibly lucky that Daffy basically behaves and he doesn't, like, screw you over.
Okay, devil. Now I...
Because, yeah, Daffy likes to just stay in one place. Oh god! Oh, and yeah, these magnets are freaking annoying. No, what are you doing? Ah, damn it. But yeah, basically, basically you gotta keep. Again, I'm not touching the control stick, and I'm just struggling here, man. Oh my god. Where am I going? And and the worst part about this fight is that if you are losing, Daffy will go after you and just try to knock you out. Now, as the biggest flick in the nuts, if you tie, oh crap, yeah, I'm gonna lose. Oh my god, Daffy, I hate you so much. Ah. I almost tied, but it really doesn't matter because as the biggest flick in the nuts, if you tie, you lose. So yeah. And yeah, if you lose, as you can see, She-Devil will basically be sent to the sharks, which, yeah, that option, that, you see that every time you fail, like, a boss minigame, or a boss, level. So, Elephant Pong, this, and the other bosses. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this. But yeah, like I mentioned, this entire fight is basically relied on luck. Because if you're not the best case scenario when it comes to this fight is if Daffy gets stuck somewhere. And yeah, if he gets stuck, then you basically won. But yeah, the most annoying thing is trying to get into these holes past these magnets, because yeah, these magnets have a very dumb hitbox. Now, also, something really funny you can actually do is you can actually run over Elmer, and he'll just be flattened, which is pretty funny. Also, why are you not getting this, Daffy? What is wrong with you? Easy for the picking, man. Like, seriously. But yeah, who would imagine that Daffy freaking Duck would be, like, the true final boss of this game?
Okay, devil. Now I gotcha.
Okay, actually, before we move on, yeah, I'm actually gonna go over here to steal this from him. I believe there's exactly, I believe there are 7, targets you can actually get, so, yeah. Oh my god, magnet, why? How do they work? Magnets, how do they work? Alright. But yeah, one of the targets is actually down here. But yeah, basically, my biggest advice is to just stay here in the bottom. Don't try to follow him, otherwise, yeah, you're just gonna Oh yeah, right here. So in this area, that bounce pad is an area that Daffy can get stuck very easily. But as you can see, yeah, Daffy got stuck. Yeah, look at that. Daffy got stuck there, and yeah, it was not good.
We have a winner. You're despicable. Who, me? Congratulations! Your prize is the trip of a lifetime to...
Straight back to the hole, sucker! I think I'll scoop up that reward. Thank you very much.
Out of my way, you bill-bumping duck. I got important things to take care of. Time to go a-sunbathing, little devil.
You know, sometimes despicable just doesn't quite describe it.
Alright, second try. That was not that bad. But yeah, if you struggle with this, and keep in mind, I'm playing on advanced. This boss is still hard on standard. Yeah, it's almost, and you may think it's impossible in expert, but I got very lucky on expert. What was with that dramatic stock sound? Oh my god, that was beautiful. All right, and as you can see, we are now on the Wild West, or as the game called it last, or as we saw in the after the Elephant Pong boss, Wild E West. Also, yeah, we can get killed by Tumbleweed, our worst enemy. And yeah, as you saw, we just escaped, and we also saw the final cameo from Wile E. Coyote. Also, yeah, I love how we see the silhouette of Taz. It's pretty funny. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World 3, and what is by far my favorite world in the entire game. I love this area. I love this world. All 3 levels and the boss are just top tier for me. So yeah, to rescue She-Devil, you'll need to get across this canyon. Challenge accepted! Damn it. Alright. Of course, we gotta find other approaches. And yeah, as you can see, here we have 3 more levels. As you can see right over here, I think this is level 3. No, it's level 2. We got Taz Haunted, which is a very bizarre level if you know what I mean, if you've played it. Then we got Cartoon Strip Mine, which is a very cool but also very big level. And then we got the final resting place of Tumbleweed, Granny Canyon. Oh, so I guess Granny did find her cameo. Okay, never mind then. Also, yeah, we have this giant area like up here, but if we explore, there's literally nothing. Also, yeah, I'm exploring just to extend the video length. Why? Because, I don't know. But yeah, right here we got these boxes, but... and some tiki... not tiki, some, tents. But yeah, there's literally nothing here. So yeah, I don't know what's the point, but... yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't... well, I'm actually not surprised I didn't do it on my first try, but... I'm surprised it took me two attempts to actually beat Daffy. Because yeah, like I said, the best way to defeat Daffy is you have to be incredibly lucky. Alright. But there you guys have it. That is it for this episode of Taz Wanted. So yeah, next time we meet, we are going to quite literally start the second half of the game. Although, to be fair, saying the second half is a bit of an understatement because to jump the gun, because yeah, even though there's 4 worlds, World 4 is only 1 level. So yeah, so technically there are 10 levels. So yeah, we were past the halfway mark when we finished the Bank of Samarica, but in terms of worlds, we're in the second half. But not to mention the final world is like a huge level. But also, okay, no, the hub worlds don't have a map. I always thought they had a map, but no, not really. But yeah, as we hear this awesome theme from the desert, yeah, we're gonna end this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Taz Wanted. If you did enjoy, leave a like, and if you want to see more content of Taz and my flagship series, RetroAchievement Masteries, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of future videos. Alright then everyone, I'm Jonathan Wolf, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy everyone.